Good morning, good morning, everybody. This is Darnell Crittenden from DC and Networks and Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. Hit the like, hit the comment, hit subscribe. Leave a notification on so you won't miss DTV at its best. And it is Thursday, November 23rd, 2023. Happy Thanksgiving Day. You know what? I should. Well, I'm going to be honest with my subscribers, with my viewers, with for those 408 subscribers. I got a lot to be thankful, but at the same time, I'm not happy. But nonetheless, I'm gonna be thankful for a couple of things right now. Just recently, a week ago, I had a heart attack. I'm just gonna put it out there. I had a heart attack. I had to undergo 2 major surgeries. The first surgery was a success. They had to put a stem in my heart. The second one, same procedure, didn't took as long. But when I was undergoing the second procedure, before my operation, I want to give thanks and shout out for those, who supported me through those ordeals, through the times, through the whole everything, the whole enchilada, if that's what you want to call it. Let's hope anybody ain't eating no enchilada on Thanksgiving, but that's your choice, that's fine. But through the whole everything, I definitely want to give thanks to the people at Lawndale Christian Health Center in my neighborhood. I want to give thanks to the people at Mount Sinai for putting me under the knife and try to save my life. I also want to give thanks out to, if anything for starters, my mother. My mother been through with me through the whole ordeal, through the whole tragic, through the whole everything. Not trying to jump the gun when I said I wanted to give thanks, not just to her, but she said some things to me, some very important things to me. In fact, to tell you the truth, it's the first time, really not trying to make this show too personal, but it's the first time me and my mother ever talked in years. And when she found out that her son has to go under procedure of a heart attack to the point it nearly killed him, we talked, which brings me up to the topic of the second procedure. Before I went under, of course, they got to use morphine and anesthetic and all that other stuff to get me sedated long enough for the operation to go through. And as I was going under that operation, I remember what my mother was telling me. She said, "You're going to see your ancestors." Which, you know, things happen. Didn't believe it at first. I'm gonna be honest with you. I honestly did not believe that at first. You know, I don't believe in life and death after experience and all that. But you know what? For the first time, I actually took my mother's advice in years, and I did have a life in-depth out-of-body experience. For the first time after I was undergoing procedure to keep my heart going and I was out for a while, I got a chance to see all my ancestors. I got a chance to see from my grandmother to my grandfather to my favorite uncle, Donnie Randall, to every Cologne, every Crittenden. I saw each and every last one of them from the great beyond. And I was just standing in a void. And then each and every one of them came into a circle, looked at me, and stopped. They all smiled. They didn't say a word. I didn't say a word. They all looked at me. And for every soul from the great beyond, that circle got wider and wider and bigger and stronger and wider and wider. And I saw every last one of them. I saw my stepfather. I saw my dad, Marvin Millsap, my stepdad, Lionel Crittenden. I saw his dad, Harvey L. Crittenden. I saw all of them. I saw my Aunt Darlene, my sister, my Uncle Junior Price, my Uncle Bama. The list keeps going and going. I guess what I'm trying to say is if I want to give out a special shout out to the great beyond, to the fallen but not forgotten, it will be them. Because even though I could say I was in the supernatural, but even though again, if I was, what's the word I'm looking for? The afterlife. That's where I was at. Yeah, that's the best way I can explain it. I was in the afterlife. And I wasn't scared. Seeing all of them, I wasn't scared at all. And I was thankful that even in the afterlife, my spirit had support. It had a great, strong, tremendous deal of support. And it's the first time on my show I'm going to give a shout out on this Thanksgiving Day to my ancestors all in the afterlife, to those that's in the heavens with God right now, watching over me through this whole great, I wouldn't say battle, but fight. And I appreciate them for that. Because when you have a heart attack and you have to go through 2 major procedures, that's something to be thankful for. That is really something to be thankful for. Tell you the truth, technically, if I didn't make it in this last week, last Wednesday, I wouldn't be doing this show right now. I wouldn't. Now, because I have to fight harder. Not so much harder, I have to fight wiser. Because now I'm going through type 2 diabetes. Now I just survived 2, I wouldn't say intense, but 2 major surgeries for a heart attack. Got 2 stems on the left side of my heart right now. And it ain't easy. Some people, it's Thanksgiving. I'm sure some people with their families and enjoying a good meal and getting fat up and all that. Me, I can't do all that. The only thing I'm thankful for right now on this Thanksgiving Day, again, for starters, to my mother, Jerry Dean Cologne. Thank you. To all my ancestors in the spirit and the great beyond in the afterlife, to every last Crittenden, to every last Cologne that stood around me. I ain't gonna say behind me, stood around me to make sure that I'm not finished yet in this world. Let's just say I got some unfinished business to do with my life. And that woke me up. So to all of them, thank you. To those that's here right now, to my siblings, to Talani Star, thank you. To my brother Mario, thank you. To um, my best friend, Sean Harris, to everybody at the Harrison headquarters, thank you. So I guess what I'm trying to say is Thanksgiving for me is different this year. It's not about food, although it is, I'm not gonna lie. It's not so much about food. It's not so much about family and friends. It's not so much about, being in a gathering and having a great time. It's different for me. For me, this time, Thanksgiving, it's about appreciating the here and now. It's about appreciating life as we know. It's appreciating that sometimes it don't take a damn turkey to bring everybody together. Sometimes it don't take uh, stuffing and sweet potato pie. Even though I ain't gonna lie, I want some of that now. I'm not gonna lie, I want some of that now. For me, it's different because it took people to bring me together to be thankful for. It took people to keep me alive. It took souls from the afterlife, from the great beyond, to keep me thankful, to keep me alive. That's huge for me. Who else I want to give shout outs to the unique one himself, Prince Unique. Thank you to pretty much all those who knew me. I'm saying this personally. Thank you. To Larry Leonard, yeah, we talked in the hospital a couple of times. Thank you. To Leanne Jones. Thank you. Who else? To my brother Mario. Thank you. To my other two brothers, Alex the Lone Wolf Thorne, DDG, Dangerous Danny Garcia. Thank you. To my West Side family, the Redmonds. Thank you. To my immediate family, the Crittens Colognes, here and in the great beyond. Thank you. I say this because I survived last week 2 major surgeries. And for me to be alive on this Thanksgiving, it's kind of special. Right now, I'm just glad to see that. And now, because I have a second chance in life to be thankful for, I got to, not so much as I got to work hard or do anything like that. No, I just got to look at life really now completely different. Bad enough I'm fighting a battle for type 2 diabetes. Now to add to the challenge of my life, to keep this heart going, to take prescriptions, to go to appointments, to keep going. Most important person of all, I definitely, want to thank my mother because she opened my eyes to certain things. I'm not gonna lie, she really did. Some of the things I may or may not disagree, but there were certain iniquities in her message that made me woke up to a lot of things. Not just to myself, or well, I'm a son, of course she made me, but not just to myself, but to people. So now I gotta look at life, not just through myself, but through certain people. Not trying to put anybody on the list. It ain't about a good or bad thing, but I will say this. They know who they are. And I'm gonna leave it at that. It ain't about threats, it ain't about revenge, it ain't about none of that. All, but I will say this. They know exactly who the hell they are. And although I'm under doctor's orders right now, even if I did go back to work, I'm still under doctor's orders. Now, guess what I'm really trying to say is on this Thanksgiving Day, and I'm glad that I survived two major surgeries on my heart attack on my heart. Now, and then keep in mind my birthday is next month, December 15th. And that's on a Friday, by the way, and I'm going to take that Friday off. Now, I have to, what's the word I'm looking for? I have to redesign the blueprint of my life. I have to redesign it. I can't say reborn. I can't say, upgrade. I have to redesign certain things in my life. Not just to myself, but to everyone around me. And the reason why I kept saying my mother the most, because we had a very serious conversation. In fact, the first serious conversation I had in over 57 years. And I said my own answer. I think once I take myself out of the equation and just move away from, I wouldn't say move away from humanity, but just move away long enough to realize, and you know what? Not trying to jump the gun. I said a message similar to this on when I turned 50, trying to change the subject. And I put this on Facebook. I said, what would the world be like without Darnell Crittenden? What would the world be like without knowing that certain people in your life are no longer there? And it's kind of like the same as I said 7 years ago up to now. Right now, again, the most greatest Thanksgiving in a long time. Right now, I'm just glad to be alive to tell it. I really am. I really am. I'm kind of like it. I'm kind of like, how should I put it? If I put myself as a superhero, which I'm not, of course, Spider-Man gonna always be my favorite superhero. But I kind of put myself like Captain America in a way. I think my faith is not just in God always. That's number one. I think my faith is in people, but it all depends on certain kinds of people. Who's really on my side and who really ain't. And other than God, my mother was like the biggest supporter of all, you know. And I mean, this woman called me every day, and I love her for that. Even right now, she's gonna call. I don't know when, but I guarantee before the end of the day is out, she is gonna call. She's not trying to lose her first son, and that's her being a mom, and I can understand that. But not just her. There are certain people that, and I'll say this in front of the world, that I have faith in. And I'm not going to bring out the whole list, but they know who they are. But my mother's like number one on the top of that list. Number one. Okay. I would say her. I would say Sean Harris. I would say the unique one himself, Prince Unique. I would say my biggest supporter of all on the YouTube show, Demetri Gann Johnson, the future Mrs. Crittenden. The list goes on and on. Believe me, if I can run this show another 5 more minutes and tell you each and every one of those people that's on my list, they are. I'm thankful for them. And for those who I didn't mention, I apologize in advance, but you know who you are too. So for me, again, Thanksgiving, it's not about food. I'm so sad to the point, I don't even have a Thanksgiving dinner. I don't. I don't. You know, for some people, food bring people together. For me, for the first time in 57 years, and I've survived two major surgery on my heart. It's not about food. Even though I'm starving as hell right now. What I give for, I ain't gonna lie. If it was me right now, Thanksgiving here, where I'm at right now, if it was me and if I had it, I'd go for a turkey. I can go for some greens. I can go for some. I don't want to put too much on my heart. Man, just a leg, okay. Some greens, you know, um, some dressing, cranberry sauce. That's it. And, and some I ain't gonna lie, a water and a couple of cold beers. I don't even need no dessert. The beer alone makes up for the dessert. Good enough for me. It's not about that. It's different. I'm thankful on this Thanksgiving Day because of two things: because of God, because of certain people that kept me here, and certain souls and spirits from the great beyond that kept me here. And last but not least, to re redesign, re-engineering the blueprint in my life. And that means a lot. And I just want to say to all of y'all, you know who you are, that supported me. Thank you. And speaking of support, he's in my party right now, the unique one himself, Prince Unique. Thank you for being a part of this early special edition of DCN Net, which presents Power Players. Happy Thanksgiving Day to you, and I hope your mother's recovering just as I'm trying to recover right now. But I just want to get that off my chest. I just want to have a little serenity in my heart to bring this out to the world. I'm glad you're in my party. Um, I'm going to extend the show for another 10 more minutes. The floor is yours. My brother, I love you. Welcome to be a part of the show.
Appreciate it, man.
Right. 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 Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Before you get started, you know who's on here. Put that fool in the box. First of all, wait, put him in the box, but I want him to hear this. I'm going to read this out. You still kicking? Heard you had a heart attack. You know what, Bobby? You know, I'm going to say this, and I'm not going to get mad because now I have no reason to get mad no more. But I'm going to say this. Prince, put him in the box. Bobby, I want you to, you already done that? Bobby, I'm going to say this right now. I'm going to say this in front of you. I'm going to say this in front of Prince. And I'm going to say this in front of the world. You can put up all the stupid comments because right now, because my heart right now is totally different right now to the point I only care about certain things in life right now. And as far as you, dude, I don't even have a conscience no more. I don't even have a conscience no more, which means you can say whatever you want now. But I would say this. I would say this. And I'm going to say this in front of you. I'm going to, Extraordinary Cat, put Bobby in a box for me. I'm going to say this. Yes. No, bro, hey, keep putting them in there. Keep putting them in there. Keep putting them in there. Bobby, you're not going to ruin it. You're not, hey, keep putting them in there. Bobby, I'm just going to say this. This is your life. See, the difference between you from me, I've seen death. I know what it's like. And here's the best part. And I'm going to say this right now, and I'm going to end this show on a good note. And I want you to hear this very carefully because this is a very special edition of DCN Network's Thanksgiving special day. Death can wait. You heard me. Death can wait. Which means as long as I'm still breathing, as long as this heart's still ticking, I'm not going anywhere. And if you want to keep trolling me for the rest of your life, that's the difference between you from me. I got a second chance in life. And I'm not going to waste it on you. But as far as you is concerned, I meant what I said, and I pray. Yes, I have. Actually, yes, I have. Yes, I have. That's what I'm saying this night. Yes, I actually have. And as far as Bobby is concerned, I wish nothing bad on nobody. I really don't. And right now, for God, for what I'm about to say, He's still working on me, even right now. I pray that you literally go to hell. I pray that you do. That's the difference between you from me. I keep telling you, even in death, Bobby, as long as I still breathe, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not. Oh, please, He will. See, that's this. Like I said, I'm not. It's got to the point. I'm extraordinary cat. Thank you so much. I'm not worried about him anymore.
All right, bro. Yeah, I think we had too much time on him.
But you know what, Prince? I'm glad you're my moderator. We back on the show. But I'm gonna wrap this up. But he keep changing accounts. Put him in a box. He keep changing accounts. But I'm about to get ready. I'm about to get ready to continue with this show. I'm about to end it soon. But that's the thing. I don't care no more, Bobby. Because in the end, I pray that you go to hell. That's all I got to say. And I'm going to leave it at that. And God is still working on me. Even right now, out of all the hell I've been through, He's still working on me. Let's just, and I tell you, I'm telling Prince, I'm telling everybody, death can wait. Back to what I was saying. Again, Prince, thank you so much for being a part of the show. Extraordinary Cat, thank you so much for being a part of the show. But yeah, like I said, this Thanksgiving is a little different for me, man. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna eat. I don't know if I don't know if I'm gonna be able to travel. Only thing I'm gonna do today is relax, take my medication, check up on some people. I'm pretty sure my mom gonna check up on me all day today. And again, I appreciate you calling me from the hospital a few times. Thank you so much. So right now, I'm not worried about it no more. You know, I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
Dude,
I promise tomorrow.
dude, and you know what? You took the words right out of my mouth, and I say that because, not trying to talk on the subject of death too much longer, but I'll say this: when I was in that hospital Wednesday, and around those physicians, and around everybody, and the heart specialist, everybody, technically, I was supposed to be dead. I survived almost 3 days. I supposed to technically be dead. But now that I have a second chance in life, I just pretty much what I just said before you came into the party. I have to redesign the blueprint in my life. And that means if I have to do certain things, that means if I have to change the formula around, whatever the hell I got to do, I'm gonna do it. You know, and between you and me, just a little bit. Prayers going up. Thank you so much. Just a little bit, just a nice little tiny smidgen of the old Spidey is coming back. Let's just say a little bit of the old Spidey, but with an upgraded twist, is coming up. That's funny. That's funny, Extraordinary Cat. That's funny. But yeah, man. So right now, for the first time in my second lifetime, it's not about food, man. Even though I'm hungry as hell, I ain't gonna lie. It's about thanking people from the here and the beyond. It's about thinking yourself that I have a second chance to say all this.
Right.
And to me, it's about all of that, all of that. Because I'm telling you right now, Prince, and I don't know if you heard all this before coming into the party when I did my little speech. Again, when
Yeah,
I
it was fun.
yeah, I'm going. I mean, you can put your comments on it anytime you. But I actually saw all that, dude. I saw all that, all of it. So if people say they're near life or death after experience, yes, there is. I know, dude. I'm telling you, yes, there is. Now, some people might see it different. Some people might say they see a light under the tunnel. They might say they see God, or they might. Everybody have their own intuition and their own influence on how they see things. Me, it was different. Saw every last one of my ancestors. Saw every last all my people in the great beyond. And so for me to thank them from the great beyond, and for me to thank them in the here and now, and just even you being in here, on my show, having cats like Extraordinary Cats on my show, having Copycat 789 on my show, having guys like, like the Gorilla Banger. Not thankful for him being on my show, but I'm not worried about that no more. I feel sorry for Kong's. I feel sorry for King Kong right about now. Um, I'm not gonna get. It's like I'm not gonna get mad no more. Now it's about moving forward. That's what it is. It's about moving forward, dude. You know.
Yeah. And
Oh no, no, please. You.
every day we're given to give thanks.
Right.
Every day of our life, we are spared another day just to give thanks.
Because.
And to be grateful that we have.
Right.
It's really just too early that we have ourselves. Because whoever hands, mirrors, you know, we can't worry about it because they have their own. You know, their own things to worry about. Just going to be from the sickness that they may imagine. And things happen when we least expect it. That's sometimes, you know, always there's something that things happen. We never expect it to.
To like us. Right. Do right, right, and right now because it's more of a harder battle for me because of type 2 diabetes, and
Yeah.
now because I have to went to undergo two major surgeries to put two stems in the left side of my heart, and to have a second chance. Because
Right.
let's just face it, the heart does everything. You cannot live without your brain and your heart. I don't care who you is. You can't.
Yeah.
And for me to undergo that, like I said, the first surgery, it was a success. The second one, it's like that's when I saw everything, dude. And even though I was out for a while, I think my surgery
Yeah.
lasted like an hour and 20 minutes. I know the first one was like an hour and 32
Right.
minutes. The second one was like an hour and 20 minutes and some change or whatever. And it was crazy. Okay, Extraordinary Cat said I died when I was young. I had a bad heart, nearly died. I was in five. So you already know. But the thing is, y'all gotta understand, man. You know, the and I'm no scientist, I'm no doctor, but when it comes out of the brain, heart, in other words, the body and soul got to work together, man. Body, heart, mind, soul, spirit, all that works together, man. And it's especially the heart because it actually does everything. Everything. And now that's why I brought up this special topic on my show. Now I have to redesign the blueprint of my life, which means for me now I seriously, I'm not gonna lie to you, brother, I seriously have some unfinished business, not with my job, not with where I live, not with people, not with my health, even though that health is wealth, just my entire life. And it took, and I'm telling you right now, Prince, I'm not saying me and my mother don't get along, but for the first time in 57 years, it took, it took a heart attack for me to get back talking to my mother again. Not saying we don't get along. Don't get me wrong. I love my mother. I really do. But it took something like that to kind of bring us back together, man. It's at least on, you know, on to where I can recover. And that meant a lot. That's why I'm saying this to the world. And again, Thanksgiving for me, it's just being alive. It's just being alive. Now, now my journey actually begins. I have to redesign everything. Not for the better, not for the good, not for the bad, not for the worse. Basically, just for myself. Just for myself, man. You know, and you know, sometimes I look at my life like Star Wars. It's all about the Force. Now I can't. I got a lightsaber in there. It ain't about me willing a lightsaber. It ain't about me, moving thoughts with my mind. It ain't like me uh, doing telekinesis powers. It's the same thing, but you get the point. But now it's not about me being a part of the Force. Now it's more part of me embracing it to put my life in certain guidelines. I'm gonna let the show run again another 10 more minutes, Prince, this is the time now. If you want to bring your comments and thoughts to the show on this Halloween day, now is your time, man. Like I said, my show is always your show. Always enjoying your wisdom. Love you for that. The floor is yours, man.
Yeah, so, you know, everything we get in life is
Yeah.
and, you know, isn't everything every day that we have to follow
Yeah, that's the thing, and that's the thing, and that's the thing. And that's the reason why this show is different for me because for the first time,
right,
and don't get me wrong, I'm starving as hell right now. But it's now
right, right,
it's about actually it's about feeding my spirit, man. It's about me surrendering my
yeah,
life to God. It's about me, you know, if blessing others as well as blessing myself and those who can and can't give. It's to me it's about that
right,
now. It's about that, and I don't care who like it or not. But it's honestly about that, and
right,
you know that's how I'm looking at it now.
yeah. I mean, it should be, sometimes we don't have certain things that we may really want, but, that we still have some, we have something to be grateful for, regardless of if it's
You know,
a little or a lot.
dude,
Sometimes we
even
don't have that.
Right now, I'm gonna tell you something. Right now, I honestly don't have it at the moment. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really don't have it at the moment right now. I just spent my last $50, and now because I had a heart attack, and now I'm on heart medicine for the rest of my life. I'm on I'm on two separate medications for the rest of my life. I'm on type 2 diabetes medicine for the rest of my life, and now I'm on heart medicine. Without those, I'm more thankful for that because it's keeping me alive. Without that, I'm not here. That's it. So I have to. And here's the thing about it: it ain't about the price. I don't care about the price if it means keeping me here. I'd rather take medicines for the rest of my life than go through under procedure as far as that that heart attack. And right now, I'm not ready to see the bill right now, to tell you the truth. So, but I'm not gonna worry. I'm not about to worry. I just know now, and I'm telling you, and I'm telling everybody, I have to redesign the blueprint in my life. But at the same time, just bring back a little bit of the old Spidey, just a little bit of the old Darnell, just a little, just you know, you know, just a little bit of the old me, because that's the only way it's gonna work. You know, I love the new me, but in order for me to redesign this blueprint in my life, I have to bring back the old me. But let's just say, in certain areas, in certain, you know, part of the story that's going to change everything around. You'll see what I'm talking about as I recover. Trust me. I mean, hell, you've been knowing me for almost close to 20 years, so trust me, you know what I'm talking about. But Prince, I'm gonna let you
Yeah.
get the floor one more time, and in about another 3 more minutes, no, correction, another 5 more minutes, and on this very special Thanksgiving show, uh, I'm gonna get the floor back to you one more time, and then immediately following, I'm already at home, but now I need you to bring us home in your own words and your own wisdom. So, in a moment, when the time is right, Prince, like always, I always give you that honor, no matter how good or how bad my show is. Give us the word of wisdom. Give us the words for the day. Prince, bring us home. Bring me home. But I'm already at home, but bring me home in your own words. Prince, the floor is yours. Bring us home, man. Seriously. Bring us home.
Alright, so maybe mostly one thing is just being grateful for everything. You know, sometimes you go back to
Yeah, yeah.
everything that without the past,
There can be no, wouldn't be no.
wouldn't be received from a form of verification in our life that we need to do better. You know,
Right,
sometimes the bad things that we received before in life, it brought us closer to God. So I think that there's always something
mm,
valuable or a lesson or understanding in experience through pain or discomfort, um, so that we understand
right,
um, that we like you said before, given another opportunity, another chance. Um, so without the bad experiences, we won't have gained understanding, knowledge, wisdom, humility, or these key principles of how we should be, you know, one day at a time. You know,
right,
so once again, without God in our life, um, we wouldn't have reached this stage in our life. You know, we wouldn't have survived this long if it wasn't for His mercy, His compassion.
right,
Even when we did not
Okay.
but he still had compassion
Okay. Yeah.
on us. He didn't really deserve it, but he still shows his compassion
Right.
to raise his son to do better, you know, to do better, to think better, even to speak better. Not only to others, but sometimes we don't recognize the things that we speak on our own. Maybe he chose in a calm manner.
I like how you put. No,
Sometimes
I
we
like how you
say
put that.
things.
I like how you put that.
Sometimes we say things in our lives that we can be our enemy in front of others.
Oh.
You know, sometimes we need to sit back and reflect like, man, I said this, I said that, I said that. That maybe wasn't the best choice of
Words.
words
Right.
for applying our lives.
Mm.
Maybe we reacted with haste without thinking before speaking.
Right.
Um, so sometimes we can do things without being aware of the way
Okay.
we say
Right.
and think. Um, that sometimes it's best to just, hold off
True.
from
True.
reacting
True.
immediately and
True.
just, catch ourselves
Right.
to think that something else, you know, catch yourself before you wreck
Wreck yourself. I was just about to say that. Check yourself before. Yeah. Ice Cube. Yep. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Yep. But he's right though. He's right. It's hood, but he's right. You know.
So it's certain things that we can, even as baby steps, going forward to better ourselves,
Right.
and look at yourself in a better perspective, from a better perspective.
Right.
Sometimes we shoot words that may not really bring life, but that's,
Mm.
sometimes those words can be more damaging to our own selves and don't realize just how damaging they are.
Right.
Because the words, especially when you start repeating it over and over, you start to believe it.
Yeah.
Especially words that you may hear from others and you hear
Right.
this all the time. You start to believe those words and that may not be necessarily good all the time.
That's.
It's going
Yeah.
to depend on the individual
Don't depend on the. Right. Right. Right.
and their intent. So, um, but yeah, it's true that we may say and others may say, sometimes you just need to refuse that,
Yeah.
and not accept those words that is negative and everything else that.
And believe, and like I said, and I'm glad you brought that up. Like I said before, I say it again. I don't wish nothing bad on nobody because believe me, I right now I'm surviving the bad and trying to turn things into good. I understand that, man. And 'cause I'm gonna let you get back to what you're saying. Me personally, I mean, hey, I'm not perfect. None of us is. And for me, everybody see life different. You see life different. I definitely see life completely different on my second chance right now. I don't expect nobody to be perfect, dude. I ain't perfect. I'm not perfect with a damn. But I expect. Then again, that might be good for me, but not for them. But from my own general format of perspection, I expect not with even within myself. And right now, I'm trying. I'm trying, even within myself and others. You know, I expect a person to be right. You know, I expect a person to be right. You ain't gotta be perfect. Lord knows I'm not. Lord knows I'm not. I tell the world I ain't perfect. I'm not. I'm not. Don't want to choose to be. I'm who, As the words of Popeye, I am who I am. I can't stand no more. Uh, but psh, I try my best to be right. And as far for those who ain't right, and every time, you even got, not trying to jinx the show, but when you got those trollers, man, you know, when I say, I don't wish nothing bad on nobody, I really don't. I'm being truthful with you. I really don't. But, you know, that's what I said, when I tell them to burn in hell. No, honestly, I meant that, because I meant that because, you know, how should I put it where even you can understand me, Prince? Gotta be with them when none of us will. Okay, and
She shows out everything.
right, and even though don't deserve it, but me personally, again, I wish nothing bad on nobody because again, hey, hey, I'm, I'm trying to relive my life now, so I wish nothing bad on anybody. But in the end, like you said, sometimes we got to look at the bad in order for us to bring the good. That's fine. But some people, I can't say that for all, but some people, not gonna bring his name up, but you know who we are. But some people, personally, and wish I can go to a church right now and tell the pastor, Father God, forgive me for all my sins, But for now, I got Prince Unique, close enough. I pray I don't pray against them. I pray for them. But in the end, truthfully, off the record, they asked. I'm sorry, they but deserve to be in hell. I'm sorry. That's the whole purpose of having heaven and hell. You can't have heaven without hell. You, you gotta. That's how it is. That's how it is. And again, I don't expect nobody to like me, love me, judge me, hate me. I don't expect that. But at least like my mom always say, if you can't say nothing nice to nobody, don't say nothing at all. She's right. And for me, again, I don't expect nobody to like me, love me. I don't expect nobody to, I'm no Roman Reigns, acknowledge me. I don't expect nobody to appreciate me. No. All I expect is two things: either accept me or not. Because in the end, from here, from the time I wake up until the time I really do leave this world, which right now, again, I'm not in no rush anytime soon. Now, I'm really not in no rush anytime soon now, but you know, this is life. This is who I am. This is who you are, and we go from there. And as far as the bad, I wouldn't say I will accept it. I will. I wouldn't say I will accept it. I will understand it. I will acknowledge it to a certain criteria, but I won't rely on it, if that makes any sense. Prince, you got a few more minutes. The floor is back to you. And right now, the Spotty 09 show is at 408 subscribers.
Yes. And I think it's ourselves, especially
And
you know, our hearts, anything we allow in, anything we allow in our spirit,
hmm,
if it ain't positive, we should stay away from it.
hmm,
If it doesn't encourage, doesn't speak the word of the Lord God, if it ain't uplifting things, we should stay away from it. Even if we gotta cut off a rope of life from it. Because
I'm all right with that.
there's too much negativity as it is.
Right.
You know,
Yeah, it is.
you can't allow where there is no negativity to
It does. You know what? I'm glad you brought that up. I'm glad you brought that up, and that's a good, strong statement of words, what you just said. Because one thing I've learned in this, even in this second life of mine that I'm going through now, everybody has somebody to answer to. The only body that ain't gotta have answer, the only body that don't have to answer to no one is God Himself, because He has all the answers, every last one of them, all of them, and that is true. Everybody, every man, woman, animal, vegetable, mineral, big, small, great, and tall, every 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 sentinel being, everyone has somebody to answer to, whether if it's good or
Exactly.
bad, it doesn't matter. You cannot live in this world. Hell, you can't even, you know, uh, you can't even live in the afterlife knowing you ain't got someone to answer to. Everybody has someone to answer to. Dude,
Right.
even me. Go figure. Even me.
I mean, yeah, everyone.
Even
And
me.
this is the thing with it. No one escapes it.
Because if you think you one person in this world that ain't got an answer to nobody, take it from a man who's living on a second life right now. If you think you ain't got nobody to answer to, I got an announcement for that. You is completely wrong. I answered in this lifetime, and hell, I believe it or not, I answered in the afterlife while I was going under surgery. Yeah, and I did answer. Yeah, I did. Don't want to use LA night. Yeah, no, but I did. I did, brother. I answer to God in the afterlife. I answer to every last one of my ancestors that was circling around in a circle for me, saying, they didn't say, they just looked at me like, uh, you're not finished yet. Okay, your question is, what was the symptoms of you having a heart attack? What was the symptoms? Okay, I guess I can answer that before we wrap the show up. And this has very been a good, interesting, uh, intellectual conversation as far as on this Thanksgiving Day is concerned. That's why I said this is a very different, special Thanksgiving show. My symptoms, um, and I can answer that. Then we're gonna wrap the show up. Too much. Okay, I had. I'm gonna explain. For starters, had too much cholesterol in my system. So now I'm on cholesterol pills, which I have to take every day. The heart, it can be both physically, mentally. It does it all. And I had too much cholesterol around my arteries for them to put the stem in. And I'm no Dr. Oz or anything like that, but they have to put that in so it won't reach out to the rest of my heart. So now I'm on cholesterol pills. I'm on. I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm on like 6 different medications. No, correction. I'm on 7 different medications that I have to take every day for the rest of my life. And if it means keeping me here, then that's what I got to do. So it's that, overwork, stress. I tell anybody, man, video games saved my life, dude. Especially when I'm at home. Believe it or not, it actually saves my life. It does. But that's another story for another time. But yeah, that was the cause of it. Not eating properly, uh, too much cholesterol around my heart, stress, whatever. Extraordinary Cat says, okay, you're talking tables to keep you alive, but unfortunately, Bobby's brain is damaged and he takes the tablets, that's that's to do. Extraordinary Cat, I'm gonna say this one last time, and I appreciate you being supportive of the show and all that. I'm not even thinking about Bobby. When negative people see, that's why I added to say I have to redesign the blueprint of my life. And Prince can back me up on that. And I'm saying it because when it comes down to people like that, I have zero conscience for them. You know what a conscience is? That means you don't have a good side, you don't have a bad side. When you deal with negative people like Bobby or anybody else for all that matter, I have zero conscience for them. And even right now, God is still working on me. Even through what the battle I've been through last week up to now, He is still working on me. And I got nothing but time. But I will say this, I meant what I said. As far as him or anybody else, I have zero conscience. And I'll put it in an example, and Prince can wrap up the show. If I'm not trying to revolve the show around, I'm gonna be gone for him. If I left this show right now and I'm gonna live on with my life, fine. I'm not trying to revolve the show around Bobby. Let's just say Bobby get hit by a bus right now. I will have zero conscience for him. If he died right now, God, Father God, you're still working on me. I will have zero conscience for that man. So even though I'm gonna continue on with my life, that's why henceforth I said the answer. Everybody got somebody to answer to. His time gonna come. He got somebody to answer to too. And whoever he answers to, here's the best part about it. I won't be around when it happens. Whether I'm here or gone or whatever, or continue on with my life, that's fine. I care less. Only thing I care about right now is me staying alive and the people that's a part of that, and keeping my relationship close to God. But as far as him or anybody else that feels that way about me or whoever, I have zero conscience. Zero. And I'm sorry, but if that's kind of bringing out the old Spidey, good. That's actually kind of good because now that'll keep my mind more, I wouldn't say sharper, but more, you know, can't say sharper. I'm gonna say more sinister, more sinisterous. You know, I got that. I would What's the word? I would say sinister. Sinister's good. That'll bring out that villain in me. That's better. A little of that villainous side of me, just a little. So I wouldn't even think about Bobby or anybody else. But I'm gonna let Prince bring us home. But before I do, hey, I'm just thankful for the people that's on this broadcast right now. I'm thankful for the fact that I even extended this show for an hour. That means a lot to me. Right now, I'm just thankful for God giving me a second chance in life, the people that's in my life, for those who support the show, my brother Prince Unique that's been through the whole ordeal. Hell, he even called me from the hospital a couple of times. I'm just thankful for those, and Prince said it better than anybody. I just thank for those who's a part of that circle that's going to make the redesign of the blueprint of my life give me something more to stretch out on. Okay, but as far as the negativity people, as far as Bobby or whoever, I don't care if he bangs gorillas for the rest of his life. Good for him. Good for him. The zoo is open on the holidays. He can go for a couple hours and bring a couple bananas. I don't care. Alright? I really don't. But I meant what I said as far as negative people, as far as people bringing you down, as far as people belittling you, as far as whoever they know who they are. I have zero conscience for it, which means if God or the devil decide to take them right now, here's the best part. I don't care. If they got shot right now, I don't care. I don't care. That's the perfect thing about when you don't have a conscience. Sometimes it kind of keep your feelings in check. So, me personally, to kind of slightly bring back the old me, I think that's going to work because now I have to do that. so I can see on the blueprint was with my life what wasn't complete, so I can upgrade this part. Okay, damn, I ain't never been married. Okay, now I gotta complete this part. Man, I gotta get a house. I gotta complete this part. Man, I gotta get a car. It ain't so much material thing or personal thing. It's just these are things that need to be put in place. But that's another topic for another time. But again, it's just Thanksgiving. I'm happy, I'm blessed, and I'm glad as far, and Prince couldn't have said it better myself, as far as the circle of those who really love and care about you, that matters the most. So Prince, I'm gonna let you get back to the flow, and now I extended the show long enough. Bring us home, man. I'm just ready. Just bring in, with your
Yeah,
with your spiritual guidance. Bring us home, dude.
yeah, I need to focus on things that doesn't benefit ourselves as opposed to
I don't care.
help us to achieve positive goals in our life.
Zero conscious.
If it's not for us, then that's
Yeah, yeah,
there's no ability to eliminate anything that ain't good for us.
yeah.
We have to, even just without self into it. But
Hey, man, I ain't got no problem with that.
we have to make sure, because we have a life, we have to try to do the best we can and try to live that we live a life for
Oh
ourselves
yeah.
and for other people. We good because truthfully, not many people want to be here.
Oh
Only a few. Not everybody, but only a few.
yeah.
That's it.
Oh yeah. Oh, trust me, I already know that.
But other than that, it's about us trying to do the right thing to stay in control and keep our mind right and try to keep harmony with ourselves. But I'll take that to one step. You know, we just have to look forward to better things in life.
I appreciate that. Let's start to wrap this show up. And in three, two, one. And when you hear this music, that means my Thursday morning update, November 2023. That's a tongue twister. November 23rd, 2023. Happy Thanksgiving Day show has now come to a closure and its final destination. And last but not least, to the Gorilla Banger, he gets that. Well, I've said enough, and for those who are at home, for those who acknowledge the show, thank you so much. And I want everybody to have a safe, blessed, and happy Thanksgiving. Uh, this too will be immediately followed on Facebook. And again, to all my moderators that's in the room, to Extraordinary Cat, Copycat 789, thank you so much. To the unique one himself, Prince Unique, for bringing us the words of wisdom on this day, to feed our spiritual minds. I'm learning something from you little by little, man. I'm learning something from you. Thank you so much. I'm not as unique as unique, but I'm learning some.
You're still unique.
Oh no, brother, you are unique. Who else I want to give a shout out to? Shout out goes out to Jeremiah King. Thank God you didn't come to my hospital tent to play something, man. Thank you so much, man. You know, have Prince to call me, man, so I could, take this gown off, man, and put my pants on so I can run out the exit or something, man. again, I also want to give another special shout out again to Jeremiah King for not tearing the place up during the operation. Man, that would have been that would have been that's ain't nobody ready for that, man. Ain't nobody ready for that. If I'm gonna call Chris if that happens. Say, hey man, get your boy out of here, man. Let me at least get out of this hospital gown, man. I'm walking around, you know, with my anus hanging out, man. I can't go out like that, man. Shoot. At least let me give me like 5 seconds to put the drawers on me, man, so I can run up out the exit or something. I'll have the IB hooked up in my arm and just keep running, Jack. I don't care. So again, to Jeremiah Unique, yeah, thanks so much, man. See, I put a little twist on it, Jared, because y'all like a team.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because that'll be messed up, man. Damn.
Right.
That'd be. And you'd be in the middle of surgery, the ceiling falling. I'm like, oh, God, God, that's. Woo, we gotta get a good laugh out of that, man. But yeah, but that would be messed up, dude. Call me, man, before all this breaks out, man. I ain't ready for all that right now. I gotta survive a heart attack now. Jeremiah King invasion. No, come to learning, man. I'm about to end my show. When you get the chance, rewind the broadcast. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving. Shout out, dude. My party is open, man. But I'm about to end this show because it's Thanksgiving. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'll think of something, man. But I'm about to end this show. I've said more than enough. This too will be posted on Facebook. And again, enjoy yourself, eat good. Me, I'm gonna think of something. I ain't gonna lie. I have no idea what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna think of something. I know one thing. I mean, even I'm on the doctor's orders. I don't want to leave the house, but man, I mean, I'll think of something. One way or another, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. This is Darnell Crittenden from DC Networks and Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. I'll talk to everybody later and later. Happy Thanksgiving from all of us here. Enjoy your Thanksgiving dinner. Stay blessed with family and friends, and just enjoy yourself. I'm out of here. Peace. Until next time, Chicago. Until next time, the world. This is Darnell Crittenden from DC and Networks and Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. I'll talk to everybody later and later. And happy Thanksgiving. Eat. Enjoy family. Watch some football. As far as me, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I guarantee you I'm going to find something. And most important thing of all, put God first. And public service announcement to Chicago, to the world, especially on the holidays. Put them damn guns down, man. No, straight up, put those guns down. Real truth. I'm out of here. Take care.